Hello everybody, I'm Sam Bowers here today to take a look at the secret history of Los Gatos. Now today we're going to take a walk up the original route of the Southern Pacific Railroad that went through the Santa Cruz Mountains. Now, the train was dismantled in the 1940s after the completed construction of Highway 17, which we all drive on today. But many of the train's relics are still left behind, including what we're going to look at this afternoon, the wooden bridge off of Alma Bridge Road. First, we're going to look at how to get to this bridge. From downtown, take Highway 17 to the Bear Creek Overpass. Take the overpass and begin going up 17 North, and take the first right onto Alma Bridge Road. Then we get to drive a little bit. Take Alma Bridge Road all the way around the reservoir until you get to Alma Bridge itself. Now we've made it, pull over here and get out of the car. And here we are. Behind this green gate is the Alma Bridge original wooden bridge. Come on. And here we have it, the original wooden bridge on Alma Bridge Road. According to a tourist guide to Los Gatos published by the Los Gatos Chamber of Commerce, the original train route passed right over this spot. Judging by the condition of the wood, I think it's safe to say that this is the exact same bridge that was here when the train tracks were dismantled in the 40s. Now, at some point after the 1940s, when the railroad was dismantled, the San Jose Water Company acquired this land and put this giant water pipe here, right where the train used to go, right over this same exact bridge. Now, another reason that I think this is the original bridge is you have to look at the sort of construction that's going on underneath this pipe. It's a lot of wood. There's a lot of support under here. Far more support than would be necessary to support this water pipe that we have going over now. It would make a lot of sense that if this bridge were still in place when the San Jose Water Company wanted to put this water pipe across, that they would just use all of these strong supports that were used for trains to hold up their small water pipes. Why would the water company want to pay to dig up all of these sites and put in new concrete supports when they could just save money and use the supports that are already here from the train? Now, something that I find very interesting about this site is this giant hunk of metal that we have here off to the side of the bridge. Now, at first glance, you might think that this looks like some old piece of railroad track. Now, the only reason that I would disagree with that is we have these two big pieces of metal welded onto the sides. And if a train were to go over it, it wouldn't be able to clear these big pieces of metal. So I'm not exactly sure what this is for. But then we want to take a look over here where we have another giant hunk of metal. It's some sort of H shape. There's an arch coming across here in the middle, a beam in the middle, and these two solid pieces of metal here on the side. Not exactly sure what they're for, but because they aren't seemingly to be in the construction of the pipe that goes over now, it leads me to think that these were left here when they dismantled the bridge in the 1940s. Now, if you want to come and find this bridge on your own, the winter is an excellent time to do it. You see, in the winter, all of the plants are dying and there's absolutely no bugs around to get in your way. The foliage is actually so low right now that you can clearly see this whole bridge from Alma Bridge Road. Hopefully you enjoyed today's look at the secret history of Los Gatos. We took a look at this bridge here, which is so unknown, yet only right off of the road. Remember, you can find directions to this spot, as well as all the other spots that we go to by checking out the Secret History of Los Gatos Facebook page. I'm Sam Bowers, encouraging you to go out and explore, because you never know what you might find in your own backyard.